spend time with God. New Year resolution. How do you write your New Year resolution? You pray to God, you take your pen and write it on the note and place it. Maybe you can put it on the wall of your room and say, okay, this new year 2015, I want to serve God. This new year, I want to pray. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I pray to God. I spend time in His presence. You may say, this new year, I want to read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. So we need to have a New Year resolution. This New Year your New Year resolution may be, I don't want to eat too much. I want to live healthy. It may be your New Year resolution. This New Year resolution may say, okay, I want to set a new goal for my business. What did I want to achieve in my business in 2015? It's going to be your New Year resolution. Your New Year resolution may be, I don't want to come late to church. I don't want to come late to work. I want to be on time. So that's New Year resolution. Amen. So New Year resolution, you can say New Year resolution, I don't want to hang around.
You're trying to tell us something.
No, it's not you. I'm just saying generally New Year resolution. So like your New Year resolution must be between you and like what you want to achieve. I understand, like, no, I'm not like talking about you. Like, I understand, like, some people like, I found myself like sometimes go late to work. I mean, it's okay, I want to be work on time. I just so what I'll start dressing, but before I know, like I will not be able to be there. Maybe I may be like 5 minutes late, 2 minutes late. So that must change, because the way we prepare ourselves at the beginning of the year, we determine how we are going to end the year. So if you start the year very well, like maybe you invest your time very well, then you see that what you finish very well in the 2015. So it's very important. Like that is why I do, like every year around this time of the year, I always write New Year resolution. And last year I wrote the New Year resolution when I was still living in Bullard. So I wrote to God. I said, okay, what do I want to achieve? And one of the things I achieved is that what God, I want the ministry to start in 2014. I want the church building. I want office. I want a house. And everything I wrote, it came to pass. So when I look at it, I say, oh, why? Because I wrote it down and I say, this is what I want God to do. Though there are some things I wrote down that God have not done, but I know in 2015 is going to do it. Like New Year resolution may not be everything. You may write something, you might achieve some goals, why some may not happen that year. So some might be habit, like I don't want to eat too much, I want to lose weight. It's a New Year resolution. Like, some people say, okay, I want to lose 5 pounds, I want to lose 10 pounds, I want to be on diet. It's a New Year, and you see that what people stick to it. Like they don't eat more, they just eat little, and they say, why don't know I'm on diet? And they discipline themselves. As they discipline themselves, the body will adjust to it. They will just eat dinner at 5, and that's it. Then the night they just take maybe like appetizer, like just like fruit, and so it's a resolution people make. So it's very important, because it's all these things is in the Bible. Because when we're writing, he said write down the vision, for the vision is for an appointed time. So when you write it, you read it and say, oh, this is what I want to achieve in 2015, and you stick to it.
What I want to do is have plenty to eat.
Huh?
I just want to make sure I have plenty to eat for next
Yeah, that's good. Like you have plenty to eat, and you want to be a blessing.
year. I still wear the same that I did when I went to Navy, 1946.
Yeah.
Still wear the same.
Yeah.
Where I do it? When I may have a place full of food, but when I'm starting to get a little bit full, I just quit.
Yeah, that was good. So that's resolution. So
Most people can't do that, but I had to teach myself.
yeah, that was good. And maybe New Year resolution might be exercise. Like It's, you know, it's hard like exercise. Say, okay, when I want to exercise at least 20 minutes, 30 minutes every day. I want to do my walking. So it has to be a resolution. You stick to, and you want to read Bible, like you want to spend time with God. But the perfect thing for the new year is to spend time in God's presence. Get to know God. So when you stay in God's presence long, then it's going to show on you. People will see His presence on you. Why? Because you spend a time in the presence of God. Like I was listening to one preacher this week. He said he was praying, and when he was praying, suddenly a white coat just came upon him. He says a white, and he was not asking God. He said, God, why is it? He said, oh, he said, yes, I want you to teach people about my presence. He said, because today about the presence of God. He said, because today a lot of people don't spend time in God's presence. And that is what we're going to be doing, teaching this morning. But let's read our Bible. Let's open our Bible.
You have the heat on?
Yeah, the heat is on.